Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. This is a first actually of a new series called Tailgate Talk, and this series is gonna be bringing on just like super fans or just big fans of each team if we can get them on. We're gonna start it off with a Panthers fan, Mike. If you want to kick it off and give us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. How's it going, guys? So I run the Panthers Den Facebook group on Facebook. I was in a previous group, but me and the previous guy, this show being promoted on there is actually what caused me to start my own page because I want to promote you guys. I want what's best for the league. And honestly, I think what you guys are doing here is great. I've been a season ticket holder since 2023. Just live and die Panthers in the spring, man. That's great football, great value for your buck. I bring my kids, me and my wife go down to games. It's just, it's good times.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. And like in my intro episode, whenever I first kicked off the podcast, I explained that like I never had those experiences growing up, and now I can take the whole family down there for the whole season, and it's still pretty affordable. Not as affordable as it used to be, but
if I remember correctly, my previous page that I co-ran was what got you in the seats to begin with because you won one of my contests.
Yep. Yeah, I got some tickets from Mike. Yep.
I think it was Stallions last year.
Yep. That was the first game that I went to, and I ended up taking Lucas and Abel.
You guys go way back, man.
Yeah, about a year now.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Well, I got the tickets from him, and then I bought a couple more. So I had enough to take two friends that drove, and then me and the two boys.
Yeah, and then you became an STM shortly after that.
Yep.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yep.
You're welcome, UFL. I got one person in the seats.
Yeah, no
that I know of.
Well, we appreciate the hell out of you, advertising and trying to get us out there, trying to spread the word just like we are. I mean, we're all on the same mission, I feel like. So, I mean, as you said, great product, as you both alluded to. I mean, it's good for the whole family. You can bring anybody in there. You have a great time. And even if people who aren't interested in football, and they know that, they have the draws for other people. But
yeah, I mean, you know what UFL stands for? It means the Ultimate Fun League.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a blast.
Yeah, games are fun. We had so much fun last year. I was lifting Lucas up for the Simba camp.
Yeah, I did that with my daughter. We made it up on the Jumbotron a couple times. She got real friendly with because we're in the front row. Actually, I think you're in the section next to me now. You're in 131, right?
Yep.
I'm in 132 in the front row, and like my daughter got shirts last year, and she's like, "Here, Mom, I got you a shirt, and I got this." She got all that. But I mean, Kids Day last year, she was one of the lucky ones to get a jersey.
Nice. Yep.
And like she got real friendly with the event staff there, like the guys that do the cannon for the t-shirts and throw them in and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, she has fun, I have fun. It's great family atmosphere.
Yeah. So we have 5 tickets, but we have 3 in the front row, 2 in the second row, and then Jesse's in the third row behind me. But we're gonna put the kids in the front row.
Party section.
Yeah.
We're gonna be partying all together. That's awesome.
Yep, and we're right next to the stairs too. I think we're like 3rd or 4th in.
Okay, so you're on the opposite end of me. I'm at the very far end where of 132. I'm seats 6 and 7. So we're like the very end cap at the end of the stairs at the end of our row.
I'm sure both areas will be noticeable enough that we'll know where each other's at.
Oh, yeah. I'll be screaming out to you guys.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to be Air 5 in the whole section.
It's just a shame that we don't have a Jake Bates to Air 5 to this year, but we still got a Breland Speaks. We got a Frank Ginda and a Marcus Sims.
I mean, compared to the rest of the league, we have a lot of returning players in general. So it is nice to have that.
I think between us and Birmingham, we probably have the most returning players.
Which
I
is
could
great
don't
because
fact check me on that because I don't know if I'm right or not, but
pull up the
I'm pretty
roster.
sure we have.
Pull up the roster, Doc.
But I mean, we do have quite a few players coming back, so it should be a good atmosphere. And as Lauren's been saying, it's the revenge tour.
Yep, for sure. Hey, that came from Ryan Nelson.
I
But
believe it. I love
he's
Ryan
good for the
Nelson.
team.
Yeah, I was talking to Devin about it. He agrees. Revenge, man.
Yep. Yeah. Devin. So that's where Devin warms up for kick returns and stuff. He said he'll come over and say what's up after warm ups and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
I mean they all pass through right there too when they go through the tunnel, so it's exciting.
Yeah. Awesome.
Me and Levi Bell, I said, Levi, so glad to have you back because he was on our team on 2023. Didn't know he injured himself before the game. I felt so bad. Because that dude's a beast. I don't know if you guys have seen footage of him at all. Well, dude's a beast.
Yeah, he just had that one where he was lifting stuff at practice. He's like,
I saw him with the
"What are you
helmets.
doing?" He's like, "If you're not getting bigger, you're getting smaller."
Yeah, he's just the helmets.
Yeah.
He's built like a freaking brick house, man.
Oh, he is. He's a big boy.
Huge.
Yeah. And then he rolls the jersey up over the belly just to add.
Yeah.
It's starting to warm up in Texas, so
I'm sure.
Springs
it is.
Well, that'll lead into week 2 of camp. Spring's in full effect. I think they're in pads now, right? They're in pads.
They should be in pads from what I've been hearing. I believe they covered that either last night on the ATU show or I believe it might have been an excerpt from Anthony Beck of the Swords with Wings. I will not say their name.
Refusal. I love it.
That team down there in Missouri.
Yeah.
I owe that nickname to Jake Ball, Panther Shadow. He's the one that's called them Swords with Wings for the longest time that I know of. So
shout out Panther Shadow.
Some call them battle chickens, but
like
Sword with Wings. That's what their logo is. So
they have a main alternate, which is one or the other, and then the other one's either battle chickens or one's the main and one's on the side. They have 2 different logos.
Oh yeah,
they got 2 different names. Have you guys seen those? Their version of the Guardian caps. Have you guys noticed that?
Yeah, like
it's like I don't know. It looks like it. To me, it looks like they have a shell, like
right over the helmet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't have any like logo on it or anything.
Yeah, it was just
like
all gold. I don't know if they still have them on. I don't feel like digging through it while we're on because I didn't do my research. But yeah, it looked like a hard Guardian cap. Yeah, basically it just clips on over the top. I'd never seen anything like it. I thought it was pretty cool because I know the NFL uses those like pillow. Pillow.
Yeah, I think the NCAA uses them too because I think I saw maybe a player on Michigan wearing one this year.
Lineman.
Yeah, I think it would have to be a lineman.
But
I could be wrong. I could be thinking a Lions game though too. So I don't know.
Yeah. Again, it all blurs together, man.
Exactly.
It's a lot of ball.
Football is football, and there's a lot of it.
Yes, sir. Did
you see that screenshot I texted you earlier, Jesse, of my notifications?
Oh yeah, I did.
I put I reposted on X that run play that Bryce Perkins had at practice today, or that they posted today.
Okay.
And I put Perk QB1, and Marcel Belfay liked it. I was like, oh,
interesting.
Little hint.
So, because it's a battle. It's a battle for those two at QB1, him and Etling.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for an elusive guy, Bryce Perkins, your guy. And he's got accuracy too, but that's that's where Danny Etling comes into place. He's more of a pocket guy. I would agree, but he can move too. I mean, we saw that last year.
Yeah, he got out of the pocket a few times and made some big plays.
Yeah, but he can't stretch it as wide as Bryce can, man. Just even that, I saw a snippet either today or yesterday of him breaking out of the pocket in practice. I mean, obviously it's practice, but just watching him run, it just looks it's so fluid, and he's so
more
much
athletic, and I feel like he can see the pocket. Like he knows when to call it faster. If he can tuck and run and make it a better play, then he knows to just go.
Yeah,
he knows to make that decision and go.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe they are in pads, by the way. I just saw it, was looking at videos, and I know we confirmed it, but it just popped up.
Okay.
It's hard to believe it's already. I know that week flew by, but like the time, what I seen 17 days till kickoff.
Right.
That I was like, what the heck? It was just 50.
What?
I swear. And then we said something about 30. It feels like 2 days ago.
Yeah, and I mean Friday was 3 weeks identical, exactly, which 21 days from, the initial kickoff between Houston and the Sword with Wings.
Mm-hmm. I think I might have to abandon Battle Chickens. I think I do like the Swords with Wings. I think it's a little more of a little more of a dig, I think.
Sword with Wings.
Swords with Wings. Yeah, what else? I'm trying to think of anything else I seen coming out. One thing I did want to point out is that those pictures that they had, like was it Samson and Kai?
Yeah.
He's like riding him.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
That was awesome.
I mean, there was a lot of funny. Like we seem to be the comedic area of media day.
Yeah.
I mean the one with Speaks where he's like talking about being on the prowl and everything like that, and then he just busts out laughing at the end.
I feel like with those cameras in your face and you're trying to keep a straight face and say the corniest things, it would be so hard with the people all staring at you. They got phones up and everything.
It was like a movie reel at the end of a movie where they're showing all the blooper reel. That's
exactly
basically what it was. But it was great. That's what we're looking for right now. We're looking for content
exposure
of the league.
Exposing the character of the players, exposing the league and the teams in general. We needed it. Like Ref was talking about, he was really upset, and then he finally was like, "All right, they did it. They did it."
Well, then I think yesterday he was talking about his boy CJ Johnson with the boxing gloves. I finally saw it today, and it made me laugh.
Yeah, he wanted that so bad. Yeah.
But media day was definitely good. I'm excited about what we might see, this week. I believe week 2 last year we ended up with a scrimmage at the end of Saturday. We got no footage of it, but we ended up getting John Hightower out of it last year. He was cut by Washington, the defenders, and Mike Nolan saw something in him. Unfortunately, he got injured, and hopefully his strides stick around, because we lost good guys like Trey Quinn, and I honestly think our wide receivers are probably going to be seriously good this year, especially with Marcus Sims coming back, and just everybody grew last year, and it showed that we belonged in the conference championship, and I think we just need to build up upon that this year.
Yeah, keep that going. And it's the same thing, keeping everybody together, keeping that camaraderie. And one thing I just thought about, I wonder if that has kind of led to a little bit more of the silliness in media day, just having that
absolutely. You already had the chemistry.
Exactly.
And I think that they built that chemistry much like the Lions did. Once when Dan Campbell came in for the Lions, the whole atmosphere and everything, they're not the same old Lions that of when we were growing up as kids. And I saw drastic growth last year between 2023 and 2024 with the Panthers. We went from a playoff team that was 4-6 to a 7-3 playoff team. That's impressive, especially when you're taking the best of the best out of both leagues, the XFL and the USFL.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's you're
and to keep improving like that.
yeah, while tuning up the competition. Like that's
Absolutely.
yeah.
I mean, I'd like to see another one of these down the line. This is the 83 championship poster from Miller Lite.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Picked it up at a garage sale for $3, and I was like, "That's awesome."
One
It's
man's
going on the wall.
trash.
Another man's trash, my treasure.
Yeah, exactly. And it's gonna be on my wall forever.
Right.
So, like you said, you've been a season ticket holder since 2023. So,
Yep.
you've been through some different promotions and seeing what they've done to try to get to sell tickets.
Yeah, I mean, like the Panthers paw right behind me. That was that used to be given out to, I think, the first 200 kids at a game. It was in the kids section. Like my kid got one every single game, so I finally got one myself. Like the first weekend of the very first year, it was the return of the Panthers.
That's all. I like that.
Oh, I love the old 80s logo. So I mean, I love our current logo too. It's an updated version of it, but they had the best looking uniforms in the original USFL, just like they still have the best looking uniforms in the UFL, as far as I'm concerned.
I couldn't agree.
There was other promo nights, like we had Big E, as you know, Kelly Rowe has taken over for Big E because we had SummerSlam the first year, so we had him as our MC and all that. And I mean, Kelly's done a great job going forward. And honestly, she was a sweetheart to my daughter last year. My daughter met her a handful of times. Couldn't say anything nicer about somebody like Kelly Rowe. But they had WWE night to promote SummerSlam. So it was rally towel night for the last week. I didn't get the hat from Hats Off to Heroes in the first year. It was just an army green Hats Off to Heroes, and then it had the Panther logo on the side. It was, you know, something nice. But I mean, I'd like to see experiences like that back with the, you know, this year. And I got a feeling it might be coming back. Last year, they had a little bit of a shuffle trying to get the league up and running and everything. Just, I'd like to see more promotion. That way we can get more butts in the seats. If we could get 20K into Ford Field, that's good.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know you seen on LinkedIn Jeremiah Hergat, I think his name is. He's the promotions manager or marketing manager for the Panthers. He said that there's a billboard coming to Detroit soon.
That's good. They had those in 2023. Actually, one of them was on one of the high-rise buildings. It was, I believe it was of Josh Love. And then there was one off of Utica Road on my way to the games because I always take 94 to 75 or whatever. Usually I park at one of the casinos, free parking. Good tip for you folks. But they had one of who was my favorite player on the offense of 2023 and on 2022, Reggie Corbin. He was our running back, and I don't know if you guys knew anything about Reggie, but
Run, Reggie, run. I almost bought a shirt and I had him and it just said run, Reggie, run on the. No,
I have that shirt. The shirt that you're thinking of, it said, give me the ball because they were playing the Stars and he was on the phone and he was like, just let me kill them. Let me kill them. Give me the ball. Let me kill them. It was hilarious. I mean, Fox showed it live and everything on TV. It was hilarious.
That's awesome.
Having that gateway in is awesome.
Yeah,
I will say it. A lot of people hate on it, and it does. I mean, at times it does suck, but seeing stuff like when stuff like that comes out, you're like, oh, that's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is what it's about. One thing I did want to say, I really hope that they don't I hope it's not a slow burn and when we're talking about like stadium, you know, all the different things during games. I'm hoping that they go all out in the beginning to draw. I'm hoping they're not like, it's not getting pushed to the wayside like it seemed like, you know, marketing may have been.
Right. I mean, so I'm sorry, Jesse, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say that's what I'm worried about.
Well, yeah, I mean, like last year, like the tickets that I ended up giving away were a promotion to season ticket holders. It was basically get a buddy to go to the game. And Lauren was, you know, the buddy I got to go to the game. And like, luckily they got they did what they were supposed to do. They got him.
You got me hooked.
They got him hooked. And like, you know, that was actually a smart promotion. I mean, the seats were going to be empty either way if they weren't selling tickets, and you know, it got a season ticket holder out of it.
Mhm.
And I mean, who knows who else, you know, got them or took them or whatnot, but you
Yeah,
know,
or who else might get them now since we've started the podcast? You know what I'm saying?
right, exactly.
Mhm.
I mean,
Like we're just trying to spread the word.
right. I mean, hopefully you guys are getting up to that 200 where someone's going to get the same experience where, you know, they can win a set of tickets, and you never know, they might hook and go, well, damn, for $100 I could sit in, you know, these sections
Mhm.
and have fun with my family.
Yeah, and it's
Right.
for 5 nights, man. You can't find 5 nights of, or even, you know, some are noon.
You can't even go to one Lions game for $100.
Oh heck
Nowhere near that.
no.
I mean,
I paid
speaking of
more.
Telly Rowe, oh yeah,
Yeah, I paid less for the season tickets than a game at
right,
the same place too.
exactly. I mean, that's not a knock on the NFL or anything like
No,
that. It's
no,
just ticket prices are outrageous.
And climbing with success.
Absolutely. I mean, if your
Oh, yeah.
team's doing successful, you're going to sell tickets and people are going to pay for it because they want to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully that follows through with the Panthers because we were pretty successful last year.
Mm-hmm.
And Jake Bates, and
I mean,
you know,
back-to-back years
I'm just
playoff.
really hoping that we kind of pique the interest of some of the Lions fans. We don't have to get all the Lions fans because I know they're nose up NFL guys. You know, they don't like anything else besides for the NFL.
Right.
So,
But I mean, it's, you know, it's still professional football. It's still a good time. Honestly, I think my kids have had more of an experience going to these games. I'm sure you could speak similar, Lauren, with, you know, I'm sure your kids have met players or stayed behind and went all the way down to the front just to get an autograph or a picture with Jake Bates or something like that. That's the one thing that you get out of this league that you don't get out of the NFL, and they should promote that.
yeah.
Just
They really
like,
should.
the fan experience is like second to none if you get to go down there. I mean, they make you feel like they're grateful that you come out to watch them.
And it is the fan experience, but on that, you know, that same coin, a lot of these guys have never had that. They don't have that, you know, ungodly exposure and
Right.
of what NFL players have just because of the NFL. These players are, you know, that close, or some of them are literally in contracts for NFL teams. So, and they're coming, and these people they're showing us love just because we're showing them, and it's appreciated both ways, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the whole reason why when XFL 2020 went, you know, out of business due to COVID, and, you know, it was just like the league was just kicking off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Dwayne Johnson, out of bankruptcy, got Redbird Capital on with him, as well as Danny Garcia, his ex-wife, because he was player 54. And he's stated that numerous times. Like, you know, he was this close to being on an NFL roster. He was also that close to being on a CFL roster, but he chose wrestling when he finally got offered to come back to a CFL team. And I mean, I think it was probably the smartest decision of his life, but
yeah, hindsight's
where he's at now.
for sure.
Exactly.
Sure.
So
Opportunity.
That's all what this is all about. And like any of the players that we've had on, they've seemed really appreciative of the opportunity to come on, just like we appreciate the opportunity to sit down and talk to them, you know, and build a relationship with these guys. Because they're cool. They're working guys just like us, you know, 75% of the year.
Oh yeah, I mean,
they have 9 to 5s just like us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like their families too. In the previous group, I had Ryan's mom was part of the group. Trey Quinn's mom was part of the group. I mean, they were like sweet people, and if people said, "Hey, this is my first game going to, where's a good place to go to before the game?" and all that, they were, "Oh yeah, go to Elwood Lounge. It's right across the street. You don't have to worry about it. You can park right in the garage above it." I mean, they're just nice, sweet people. Like they're grateful for the experience and the opportunity to make it up to the next level. And like for $20 a game for a season ticket holder, or $22 for someone that just wants to go to 1 or 2 games a year, that it's all value. I mean, you get your dollars worth. You enjoy it. You have a good time. It's never a dull moment down there.
Right. And another thing is, like, the wait times at the bathrooms are minimal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've been to any major sporting event, but
I have.
bathroom lines and vendor lines, man, it's just terrible. Or looking around the sports store, it's terrible.
Unless you sacrifice the sport, watching the sport that you just paid for to go wait in a line.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Hundreds
Well, I
of
mean,
dollars just
yeah.
I mean, a couple years ago, like, you know, the promotion, like there, I said for SummerSlam, me and my brother-in-law went to SummerSlam that year, and it wasn't even at full capacity. They only had it marked off for like 55,000, but still, that's like 10,000 less than what the place actually holds.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up going to get food because we wanted to get to our seats to not miss the show. So we just went to like the shortest line, didn't care what they were selling.
right.
But they do have the nice amenities of the convenience store in there and all that kind of stuff too, where you can just grab a beer, grab a pop, whatever, grab and go and get out of there. That's a nice convenience that they have there. And I'm not sure if other, you know, stadiums in the league have that or not, but we definitely have the top-notch facilities for that right now.
Yeah, you put your card in, you walk in, you grab what you want, and you turn around and it opens up and it charges your card, whatever you grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really cool.
I mean, they have that, and then they also have like the actual like physical store with, you know, the people in it too.
Yeah.
There's plenty there, but yeah, you're right. Having that a little bit more freedom than whatever line's shortest.
Oh yeah.
Right, because like they can call a timeout or a commercial break, and you can actually like run to the bathroom real fast and make it back to your seat, or walking down to your seat before the next play happens.
But also, like with the UFL, a lot of the game time's a lot faster than the NFL even. So I mean, you still risk the possibility of missing something, which
just nowhere near as much.
Yeah, just not near as much.
Then,
well,
go
going back to the team.
Yeah.
So we had some additions. So we added punter Austin Jones kicker Austin Jones and punter Seth Vernon. So that's just adding more competition to the room. That's all I see it as.
Oh yeah,
I
and
feel like the whole team at this point is competition stacked. So they were like, oh well, I mean, because they were only flying with one in each. So
well,
I
but
don't know if that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jesse. Go on.
Nah, you go ahead.
What I was saying is that they did something similar last year. They brought in Jake Bates. Actually, was brought in last year, and he competed up against Cole Murray, our old kicker from 2023. And I think the reason why they went with Bates over him, not that Cole's not a good kicker. Cole's actually a great kicker. He kicked I believe a 61-yarder in 2022, but Bates the UFL is not as much kicker focused, you know, obviously because they don't do the extra point like they do in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. We
have the 3-point system, 1 from the 2, 2 from the 5, and 3 from the 10, if I believe I'm correct. But anyway, so even though Cole was the kicker from the previous season, they went along with Bates because he was a kickoff specialist who just happened to have a cannon of a leg and ended up on the Lions roster through the Panthers. But they might be doing something similar with that. Just like, yeah, I see your jersey. But I mean, they might be doing something similar this year with that.
Maybe just bringing in, yeah. From because what we looked at, it's funny you say that. I haven't really looked into the new Austin.
into the yeah.
Yeah,
into the
but when we were
competition.
looking into BT Potter, at least his Clemson record, it was all, you know, he was very accurate field goal kicker.
Yeah, and I know that our new kicker that we just got came from he played for the Generals in 22 and was cut, and then he played for Houston the following year, the Roughnecks in XFL 2023.
Yeah.
And he did rather well in Houston. I believe the reason why he was cut from the Generals was due to just missing a few field goals, but I mean that could be easily rectified with some coaching and practice.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, or competition.
Right, exactly.
Like, yeah, I mean that's going to breed it. But I like that they're not afraid to not necessarily stir it up, but they're not afraid to say, "Hey, you have to go win this. This isn't yours," you know.
Well, exactly. I mean, look at the situation. Not to talk about other teams, but down in Memphis, with the whole Quentin Dormady being let go, that left it open for Troy Williams and our former Panther EJ Perry. I mean, both of those guys have an opportunity where they could take the reins and run with it. I mean, out of all the teams that we play this year, honestly, I think the most improved one that hasn't hit the field yet is probably Memphis.
I would have to agree.
That makes
Memphis has
three of us.
definitely been revamped. They should be called the Memphis Maulers.
No kidding. You know, I mean, obviously, you watched last night with, you know, they had Boogie and
Jaron
Jared Horton on, and I mean, hey, he's a great coach, and Boogie, like, I'm shocked nobody picked him up last year.
Yeah,
he's
either
a great
one
player.
of them guys.
Yeah,
You know, they're both player and coach. They're both great guys.
I was that dude checking last year on X, looking at UFL comms, going, Boogie Roberts, come on, did we sign him? Can we sign him? Can we sign him?
Just waiting for the post.
Well, it's just, you know, because we did have some injuries last year, so I was like, come on, let's.
Yeah,
I kept on saying sign Boogie,
let's
but
put him in.
it didn't happen.
But you got anything, Jesse?
No, that's all I have, man. I mean,
well, I got one more thing.
What you got?
These came in today.
Oh,
damn!
Our new stickers.
Do I get the old one?
Yeah.
No. Did you showed the old ones, right? I don't know where I put mine.
I got one of the old ones right here.
Oh, here.
So here's version 1. Just
Okay,
the logo.
Yeah. I mean, it was still smooth looking.
Yeah, it's a nice sticker.
The new one's all cut out, right?
Yeah. I feel like that one's much better.
Yeah. With the
plus you got the QR code for the YouTube channel.
Oh yeah.
Smart move. That's good marketing.
I already got into some.
And not to steal any of your guys' thunder though. Didn't you guys just release a t-shirt too?
Yeah. Yep. We got a t-shirt too. Do you have a picture of that pulled up anywhere, Jesse?
I do not. No. And I made a hat. Maybe we have a test one coming in to see because we got it embroidered, but we had to pick specific colors. So I'm trying to see how it ends up actually on the hat. So we will see. Are you pulling up, Lauren?
Yeah. I'm going to send you the link to the store. I'm going to have that down in the link, the description of the video.
We clearly prepare a lot, right?
Yeah, so much. We completely forgot about the t-shirt.
I know.
Sorry to put you guys on the spot.
I know all the excitement. I've been showing everybody pictures of the stickers today. Like, I got to get down there and get those.
Send it in the private chat.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Nope.
That's not it.
Oh, this is awkward. Well, we'll have to show it on the next one. Maybe I'll have the hat in.
Yeah, we'll have more on there,
Yeah.
but I'll get the right link and put it in the description.
You know what? I might actually, because you sent it to me on Messenger. I might have the right leak.
Oh.
Let me see.
I got nothing.
Wow, it went all the way back to last year's.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
Let's see. Here we go. Bear with us, people. I got it.
I was about to say, you want me to share my screen because I pulled it up.
I think we got it.
You sure?
I don't think so.
You don't think you're sure? You don't think you got it?
Not 100% sure.
Here, I got it right on my screen. You want me to pop it up for you?
Yeah, just pop that up.
There we go. Add the stage. There we go.
Available
There's
in
their
2
shirt
colors.
and the price.
Bam.
I think it's printful.me/mypantherpride should be the links.
I got mypantherpride.printful.me/product/let's hunt.
Okay, so it was backwards. It was backwards.
Yeah. I finally got the hat up so we could see it too. We want to pop that up here.
Yeah,
That's a little my pant. But like I said, the embroidery, it didn't like the outline. So it was kind of conflating the two. So I'm hoping it comes in good. I just approved it earlier today. So
now is that
I should
snapback
check
or
my
is that?
email and see if I
that's
got
like
one.
a trucker hat. So kind of like.
Oh, so snapback. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah,
and I think the shirts should be here by like Wednesday or something like that. I checked my shipping earlier.
Yeah. And then we got a cute QR code on it too, doesn't it?
The shirt doesn't.
Oh,
your
okay.
sweatshirts do.
Oh yeah. Yep. I got sweatshirts coming too. So I'm going to hopefully add those to his. Those got a little one on the sleeve.
Yep. Little QR code to scan on the interactive clothing.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I mean, that's all I got after that long pause we had.
But yeah, catch us at a game, pick up some stickers. I don't know if we'll have any t-shirts or anything on hand ready to go at any games. We haven't gotten that far yet. But if you want a t-shirt, I'll get the correct link in the description.
Yeah. Not backwards.
Sure. Yeah, not backwards. So.
All right, well.
Oh, there goes.
Yep. Well, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. We're still trying to push for that 200 so we can get them tickets out. So quicker we get to those, quicker we can get somebody else their tickets. So welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just said error.
It's all good.
He's pulling to me. Sorry for keeping you so long. I know you have things that you got to do. Yep. I appreciate you coming on, Mike. And we'll definitely be seeing you at games.
Oh, for sure.
Pictures for you and your family. So
we're 3 weeks from from this Friday. That's our home opener. Same day as Tigers' home opener. I think Nolan said it best. I want some drunk baseball fans in the stands.
Oh, I took the day off. Me and my buddy took the day off. Oh, I'm ready.
You gonna be down there trying to get them over there, Jesse?
I'm
Come on this way.
Yep.
Football's not over.
All you gotta say is Friday night football. This
Keep
way.
paying
Friday
for
Night
overpriced beer this way.
Oh, I just had some. I want more.
Yeah.
Hey, they
Um,
got the burger and dog special. I think it's like $6, $8 maybe.
So
Not bad. Well, definitely everybody make sure you check out the Panther Den if you haven't. I know there's clearly a lot of overlap between the two, but anybody who hasn't, definitely go check that out.
yep, it's just the Panthers Den. Yes. Just
Not to be confused with another page that has a similar name.
correct. But
Not to be named.
not to be. As always, Panther fans, remember, let's hunt.